Wants to party. Welcome to the show. What a great day. I went out there. The seal's still there. The wardens were there. Not because of me. That's just their parking lot. Seal's still there. It doesn't look like it got tested, but maybe they came and tested. I don't know. Here's what I did here, though. Let me get this thing rolling. Let me see if there's going to be comments. Let me go view comments. Are you going to be able to read comments for me or no, Bill? I will drink my beer in a minute, Bill. Let me turn down everything. I'm so disorganized. This is not an organization show today, Bill. Well, where's my comments, Bill? Why can't I see them? What the hell's going on? No, I can't even make one. There we go. Hello? Can you check on Facebook, Bill? Somebody's saying something way over there. That's so far back. My God, I can't see that. Can you check on Facebook for me, Bill? Hello? What did you do? Oh. Okay. All right. Well, which one did you say that on? It didn't show up. Where'd you put it? Oh, Bill, they have your algorithm. Oh, party time. Well, I'm in a group right now with him. I really don't mind. Okay. Okay, I'm reading my own text messages. I'm in a group. Bill, you know what this weekend is, right? We're just discussing it. Bill's in my ear right now. Bill had how many hours did you work this week, Bill? 74. About 74. Bill's a commercial truck driver, but he's also has to, how cold is it right now, Bill? Snow and ice, so what? Minus 18. Our language? Oh, Bill did it for us Americans, our language. Bill says only one more week of the cold and then it's going to be back to normal. Anyway, enough about... I don't see your message. It just says hello. That's all I'm seeing on my chat. I cannot see all the way over there. Justin, please come over here so I can see. And oh, look at that. There it is. Look at where you are. I just want to see what they're texting. God, we just started a texting group, Bill. And do you think I'm not going to rock these? I won't rock these while we're pulling up Lobster because they're too nice, right? But if you guys all want an update of what's happening, I'm going to be on, I have the pleasure, well, I'm paying for it, so fuck off. It's not a pleasure. It's just, it doesn't matter. It's fun. Okay? I'll let you guys know how to do this. You don't have to go jump in the ocean. Bill, stop it. Like, where did that come from? I am going on Justin's boat on Sunday, and it's the first time hoop netting. I hear fishing. We were going to try to do that, but probably not, because here's the problem. It's raining. All I care about is lobster, and we're going to go get them. And they hate the fresh water. They bang their heads. If you ever dive, if you ever have a chance to dive over on the islands, when you get the fresh water runoff, the lobsters go deeper. They're about 60 feet deep because they can't handle the fresh water. They hate it in their gills. And hey, Jason, how are you? Hello? Brad, thank you. Thank you for helping me, Bill. I cannot see comments over on Facebook. I'll just tell you right now. I will be having my shoes with me. It's going to be an adult time. So Justin's kids aren't going to be around. I do have a potty mouth. It's going to be a party. Dave's crew have already said that it's going to be this way. If you've never seen do you know Sprunky? I don't know Sprunky. And then I don't know where I like to I like your videos. Thank you, my guy. I will say this. I will say he might be. Cheers, Martin. Thank you for coming over here so now I can see. Yes, it is going to be a party weekend. First of all, I have to go get some more of my uncle's ashes. This is my uncle, my favorite uncle. These were his gold chains. Died a couple, well, I don't know. Let me think about that. 3 years ago, 2 years ago. His favorite meal was lobster. And he had a nephew that he loved. He wouldn't leave his house ever. Ex-prison guard, right? What I mean, he retired as a maximum prison guard in Folsom when that was a max. Anyway, he loved watching me underwater. Number one. Number two, I would bring home the biggest lobsters for him. So I'm going up to see my niece, who has retained the property, and she's just started her family. They didn't just start, but she has. I have 2 young nephews. What'd you say, Bill? You love what? This one right here? Oh, if you love that one, hang on, bud. Check out this one, bud. I just finished this. If you haven't been following, maybe you have. I apologize. This is my buddies. This is the last one I taxidermied. Somebody said it's terrible and I do a shitty job. I don't know what they're talking about. That's a nice 12-pounder. We did a whole series on that one. Beautiful. I even took the butthole out of it right there, and I have it over there. So, you're saying, thank you. Anyway, I'm going down this weekend, and I'm going to have the time of my life. I need this, man. I mean, we had a party weekend last night. Like, it was pre-Friday, and here's how my day went. I got up early, 4:30. So I can get my work done. No. What are you going to say, Brud? Come on, Brud. Don't bring my algorithm down with your sick sense of humor. But we're waiting. Me and Bill want to know. Bill, there's a message for you. There's our boy Martin. Now, Martin, my question to you is, I'm bringing my camper. I think I'm going to be drinking. I know I'm going to be drinking. Justin, can I... how do these lobsters live? Okay, those ones are all from the islands. I haven't gotten a big one from, like, the shore side. Sunday. At what time? I think it's like 6:30. It's not going to be on my channel because he has all cameras hooked up to his boat. It's marvelous. It's Saltwater Guide, your Saltwater Guide, and it's Dave Hansen. You can find him on whatever social media you want. You cannot hear me? Is nobody hearing me? Bill, can you not hear me? You can't. Okay, then just... I can hear you, so that's fine. You just keep reading me comments. I don't know why I can hear you, Bill. Bill, we're... Okay, Bill. I muted my mic. How did I do that? Bill? Hang on, everybody. Are you there? God damn, this... Bill, are you there? Okay, Bill. You're the one drinking heavily, like not me, dude. Hey. No, yeah, you're fine now. Maybe not. Okay, anyway, Bill's... Here we go. This is where you got to go. Your saltwater guy, Dave Hansen. Your saltwater guy, Dave Hansen. We're going to have a show. We are going to have a show on Sunday. But first, I got to go grab some more of my uncle's ashes. What if I get the world record, lobster? What if we beat Kelly Hansen's? I can hear you, Bill. You're like just talking in my ear. Like, what'd you do? The lobsters on the roof are ones I've done. They're all over 10 pounds. They're the ones I've grabbed. You can watch the videos on YouTube. Thank you, Bill. I can hear you. Okay, don't yell at me. Do you want to start another chat room and I'll get up and go to it? Okay, close your chat room down and I'll come to your new one. Everybody hold on. We got to appease Bill. Jesus, there goes all my viewers. What do you mean you did? Hurry up. Okay. Leave party. Okay. Bill.
I have that too. I don't know if I'll ever get rid of it though.
Huh? Go ahead.
A significant 15%.
I hope this works. If this doesn't work, I don't know what to... What? Come on, Bill. What is this? Oh, fuck. Hang on, everybody. This is... There. Bill, I sent you... there, you're here. Can you hear me? I can hear you. I always been able to hear you. Can you hear me? You can't. We're carrying on. It's stupid. Bill, I'm only doing this show quick. I'll be off in 45 minutes, and then we'll be able to figure out my next moves. So here's how my are you? What did he say? Sea lion. Yes, that is a sea lion. That's me. We're not brothers. He's Canadian. He's my brother from another mother. You know how they say that, Bill? Brother from another mother. Bill's not imaginary. Bill works 78 hours, 76 hours, and he is drinking Jack Daniels. He's not coming up on my show today. You will see Bill in the future because he loves to do stuff in his garage. And he just moved to 40 acres and he wants to hunt moose. He wants to hunt everything. So anyway, I didn't hear anything. So Bill's in my ear. Bill, I can hear Bill. He can't hear me. I don't know how to fix it right now, and I don't care. I'm going to go on with this show.
You do you, Boo.
Hey, we never did it today.
Okay.
No, come here.
I fucking hate you.
I fucking hate you. That's how me and my wife celebrate
Just kidding.
Valentine's. I know, I love you too. Here's the reason why. I do not like Valentine's Day. If the government has to tell me, Hallmark it used to tell me, that I have to love somebody, and it's only going to be for one day, I don't want to be in that marriage. I don't. Huh. Now, as you can see, I was divorced. I got 2 kids that call me a narcissist that are fully grown. Good for them. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. I'm sure you're doing better in life. You took Grandpa's money, but we're not going to talk about that allegedly. We're allegedly... Okay, here's what I do want to talk about before we get to the lobsters. It's a serious subject. Our government in California said that the biggest fire of lithium batteries, they've tested the soil and everything's normal. The college kids, I think it was UC David, people were sending me a whole bunch of articles, I don't want to mess this up, came and tested the area. And they said it's 1,000% higher than it's ever been recorded ever. So, why are you calling me Down syndrome? Just because you can't hear me? Like, easy, Junior. Okay, Bill, I can't argue with you. It's a one-sided conversation because it takes 10 seconds to get to you. Anyway, let me keep going. I know, Bill, just leave that. I might have to take you out of my ear. No, I can hear you, so you just tell me if any. All right, let me stay focused. I am shot out of a cannon. I've been partying since yesterday. I ended the night in a chat room with Chris, who, Bill, do you know what this Chris guy does? You can use this product, Bill. Are you ready for this? Okay, he invented this stuff you put on your ice, and it makes your ice even colder. colder. And it lasts, so your ice will last if you're out on the ocean in the sun. Bill, they're going to show it on Justin's thing. I'm never silent. Okay, Bill, easy. Let's talk to him. You ain't talking to Bill. Bill, you... Hey, do me a favor. He's got to read comments for me because I like to look at the camera, right? I know, isn't that crazy? Like, that's the dumb part, Bill. Like, why did it switch? We were having a conversation right before the show went live. I didn't touch anything. I put a different earphone in. Anyway. I don't have anything playing. There's nothing playing. It's silent in here. Anyway, Bill, enough, please. Okay, then argue with yourself, Bill. What do you want me to do here? I got a new guy, Brud, and he wants to hear about my fucking lobster shoes. Now, I invented... That people can hear you? Nobody can hear you, Bill. Bill, you're fucking with my brain. Okay, then you watch what you say if people can hear this. Okay? Alright. It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. Where are you from that it's 2 a.m.? I love this. Where are you from, Brud? Anyway, let's keep going. The weekend is going to go like this. I'm going to go up, grab some more Uncle T ashes. My dead uncle. Why do I have those? Well, I celebrate when I win big things. Spain? Hey, you guys, you fish over there. Hey, Brud, you know what? We saved one of the species of our government yesterday, taking it away from us, and that's what we were partying about. So I know my video I made today is probably going to go nowhere. I'm not going to promote it anywhere. It's just my first order of hoodies and t-shirts and sweats my buddy got. And it's one of my buddy that hunts. And he's the one that named me Sea Wolf. He's Land Wolf. He goes all over the world shooting these goats or sheeps. I think they're goats. I don't want to disrespect anybody. He goes everywhere. And then he has them shipped back. Now, 2 years ago, he got one in Canada, Bill. You're absolutely right. And then 2 years ago, remember when he went over to Afghanistan? Right when, he went there a week after to Tajikistan, which borders Afghanistan, to go kill one of these things. He's sending it back, but he finally got the red tape from the White House to allow him to have that trophy. He's bringing it back to his house. It's going to probably take about 6 months. His birthday is in August, I know that. And I'm going to go up there, and we're going to unbox it when it gets there. That's what you get. If you follow me, share me out, that's what you're going to get. You're also going to get a fun weekend. I'm going to go live all weekend. I'm going to go pick up my uncle's ashes, and then I have to be down in LA, Long Beach. I'm not going the PCA. I don't go. I'm not even going that way. So all my peeps in Santa Barbara, it's going to be raining. I don't want to be in the water anyway. So I'm not coming back that way. Normally I stop by. I see a couple of my buddies. I have a couple beers there. Sometimes we go diving. Lobster season is going to come to a close quick. So I could come home with 7 lobsters that are over 10 pounds. Nobody knows. I might have the world record. And then halibut starts. But Bill, here's the problem. Our ocean, nobody's talking about it. You're not allowed to wash your boats off in the harbor with city water. We used to call it Moss. It's named Moss Landing. So if you punch it in, Moss Landing, lithium fires, okay? All right, Bill. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's dead things on the shore. I don't know what they died of. I'm not a biologist. I didn't even make it out of high school. There's dead seals everywhere. Not everywhere. There's one. I didn't kill them. They're federally protected. It's such a crime if you mess with them. But they will tell us, the government has told us that it had such a great suppression, it burned for 3 days, guys. It burned for 3 days. You cannot put lithium batteries. And why put lithium batteries like 100 feet from the ocean? Lithium and salt water or any kind of water don't mix. Anyway, I cannot see. Oh God, who is over there? Andrew's over there. Andrew, if you could come, Lisa, come on over here to YouTube so I can see. Can you read it, Bill, over there on Facebook land? Any comments? What? Oh God, they're all over there too. So they're supporting me. They're on both networks. Thank you guys. Anyway, we're having a big show on Sunday. It's not going to be on my page. You have to go to Saltwater Guide's page. Justin is going to be the captain. He doesn't drink. He's a professional captain. And he takes people like you and me out for a living to do this. Now, we're not guaranteed any lobsters, but we have the A team out there. It's not me. I've never hoop netted in my life. I've seen it. I've tried it, and the boat spun around because it was on an anchor, and we just got drunk, and every time we pulled it up, it was just full of, I don't know, these snails, and once in a while we caught the octopus. We'd get in there, and what we do is we just take a whole chicken and zip tie it to the bottom. That was our way of thinking. The sharks would come, and the guys that got drunk and left them hanging over, thinking that, in the morning I'll pull it up and I'm going to have 7 for the day. No, it didn't work. And I jumped in, and I've had to mess around with seven gills. There was really 7 of them. And they're 7 gills. Not a very violent shark, but it can hurt you. I tried riding one. I grabbed its tail thinking I could ride it like the old days flipper. That wasn't a good idea. It got mad at me. You can see it on a video. On my YouTube, unless I pulled it down because I put music on. I'm monetized now, so now I'm acting right. Yesterday, I tried to act right when I called into the state for the Game Warden Commission, and I was like, after. But here's the thing: if Martin's here and anybody, can you guys help me? I know. It was cool to be a liberal when Biden was there and in my area. They can't believe it. You ought to see all my friends posting stuff about what Trump's doing. Oh, they're taking away all of our rights. Oh, Nazi, da-da-da. Shut up. Shut up. We were given this world to China. Gas is back. Bill, how cheap is your gas now? Ours hasn't gone down because of the fires in California. Gavin Newsom's going to fight this all the way. $60 fills your truck. You know what filled my truck the other day? $160. I'm like, what? Why am I being punished? Bill, you go over the state line, it's down to $2. It gets refined here in California, and mine's diesel. There's no refining it, right? Is that right, Bill? I think you told me that. So, we are going to go down, and I'm going to play with the big boys. And Justin doesn't just do hoop netting. He's a professional. He does bluefin tuna. Now, can you imagine? Every time I've gone on these trips for bluefin tuna, I've had to sit on these boats all day long, all night long, sleep in a little bunk, kind of like the dive boats. And you pay, I don't know what you pay. You pay huge money. I don't pay. My buddy just wants me to go with him. He brings me the pole. He tells me he hooks into him or he doesn't. I don't know what's legal and what's not, so I'm not going to say anything. Biter, and then fish on. Yeah. They give me a helium balloon at one point because I was doing so bad. And there was this little 8-year-old there with his dad. And he had the little tiny starter kit fishing pole. And he was standing right next to me. He caught a bluefin. And sure, the crew helped him reel it in. Cute little kid, man. I think I have it on video somewhere. And he reeled it in. Everybody just looked. They were high-fiving this kid, and they all looked at me like, what's your problem? I'm like, dude, I don't know. He's mad annoying. Bro, I saw this guy yesterday, and he's mad annoying. Who's mad annoying, Brad? Me? Fuck, I am the... If you're back, you're welcome. This is entertaining, my boy. My boy, have you ever seen Nike Air Force One of one? lobster skin? No, you haven't. So if I'm annoying, you're just jealous. Ha ha ha. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yesterday was a great day for me. I partied all the way until, I think it was, my wife went to bed before me, so I think it was like 1 in the morning. Cheers, Bill. Anyway, let me just finish what I'm doing. I'm gonna go down there, and it's gonna be a party, and it's gonna be fun. I gotta figure out if I can park I have the Sea Wolf camper. If I could park it right there where we get on the boat. I think they closed the parking lot down at like, I don't know. I got to get back to the text with my boys and lady with the A team. And you will be entertained. You will be annoyed, Brad. I guarantee it. You'll be so annoyed that you're going to piss yourself with laughter. Because it's Oh, yesterday was all politics. We won. Here's what they were doing. They were taking our fish away from us one by one here in California, saying no more fishing for you. None. I'm not going down Polytech Alley. It didn't even affect me. It didn't affect me because I'm a spear fisherman, and they cannot say it's unsustainable to go down, jump in the ocean, and deal with great white sharks and shoot fish in the head. And seals. No, I don't. I tried a spider crab. Who said that? Martin? No, Martin, it's too much work for me. We have huge ones out here. I'm talking bigger ones than you've had guys. Martin's probably seen them. He's been around a while. And I know you guys have them in your mud area. Ours are up on the rocks for some reason. So they're not all... oh, he's leaving? All right, buddy. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Go to bed. Good job. Hit subscribe before you get out of the room, though. That would be helpful. If you want a hoodie, t-shirt, go to seawolf13.net. Support. Otherwise, anyway, Bill. So, my buddy did you see my last short? Did you see Trent? Did you see Red Baron? He did. So, Bill's just been partying since 4 o'clock. He got off of a 76-hour work week. And he went straight. Normally he starts off with an IPA with me, but he went straight to the Jack. And he goes, I gotta have a sip. And I hear him go, glunk, glunk, glunk. And then he puts it down on the counter. Now, Justin, you don't ever have to worry. Bill's not going to go hoop netting with us anytime soon unless they become a 51st state because he has too many felonies. He's just a fun guy. He's learned his lesson. Now he just stays on his... He's like my uncle. He doesn't want to leave his house. He finally got what he wanted. He straightened up, and now he's got moose. You don't have polar bears up there, do you? Whenever you get that, Bill. Do you have polar bears? I don't think you do. Is that up in Alaska? That's not even in Alaska. That's up in the... Anyway, keeps him busy. He wants, you know what Bill's dream car is? I was asking him, he was looking at him. A Trans Am T-top. What year, Bill? Come on. Give me the year, Bill. It takes a minute. He's not able to talk back yet. Brady, he's talking no polar bears here. Trans Ams, what year are you going to get, Bill? What year do you want to get? Hang on. He's in Michigan. Okay. 77, and what engine is going to be in it, Bill? Which engine do you want? Or are you going to put your own engine in? 400 turbo. Okay. Now, are you going to do the black? I think it only came in black with the gold, right? With a bird on it. The bird on the... Anyway. Gold fire chicken, but you also got to get the Joe Dirt. Did you ever see those, Bill? The metal footprints for the gas pedal? You know what I'm talking about? All my buddies had them on their boats, Bill. The Go Fast boats, not the cigarette boats, but they're all motors. You get hot chicks on there. Yeah, helmets, not life jackets. You get hot chicks on there, and everybody burns themselves on the exhaust. But I got a buddy Jared that restores them. V drive. What's a V drive, Bill? Martin's saying something. Anyway, we're gonna head down.
Jason Wing just did a big order. Shout out.
What?
He responded to Trent, so I gave him the website, and he just did a big order.
What did he get?
Well, I gotta go look.
Go look and come back and tell me. Hey, bring the pay, love. Can you just put it all together so I can show them by the end of the show?
I'm gonna do it
half
right
an
now.
hour? Huh?
I'm gonna do it right now.
Thank you. We got another order in from my boy Jason. Thank you, Jason. He commented on Trent's. My wife said, hey, you can have one too. And he's showing support. Seawolf13.net. It's getting packaged up right now. I'll pop it in the mail before I leave on my beautiful trip. And what I would like is for everybody that does order one, when I'm live on Justin's boat, not this Sunday, every day unless I am in Alaska and we're in the bush, okay? I go up to Alaska, we go 8 hours into the bush and I scuba dive. I'm looking for the biggest halibut. But if we don't find it, I get to fish for him. And you only can dive up there during compliments the brewery. Hang on. Slack tide. So, I got another order in. Thank you. These are, after this, they're not going to have the lobsters on them anymore, guys, until next year. I'm just telling you. I don't care if you buy one or not. But the lobster is going to be gone. Okay? We are going to go with fish now. Now, we got lingcods. Well, now that I know I can sell stuff, now it's going to get fun. You're going to be different colors, you know, for your wives if you want. You know, those Lululemons. This is my dream. Lululemons with Seawolf across the butt, you know, like Juicy used to have. I don't know if my wife's going to allow that. She's in charge of that department. But, hey, Brent. I want a lobster. Well, Lisa, Bill says Lisa's here. But Lisa, here's the coolest thing, Lisa. If you get anything over, hang on. It's going to be so easy to get one over 8 pounds. Shit. Because of the rain. Maybe not. I will do this. For the biggest one on the boat, I will bring it home, because I'm bringing all mine back. I'm taxiderming and all. You're going to see a week's worth of just brilliance. All the meat's going to be taken out whole, and then I'm taking it immediately down to the market. And these ones are all getting ground up and making lobster sausages. So, 8 is my lucky number. You get an 8, and I'll taxidermy it for you. And then next time I come down, hang on. I can have it done. Yeah, I have all the solution. I can have it done for the I'm gonna butcher this. It's not my show. The PCS show. The PCS show, I think it's called. And they're all sponsored up and everything. Bill, Jesus Christ, did Martin say that? I can't believe, did you just see that meme? Oh man, okay. I can't say that one. Anyway, Lisa, for the biggest one on the boat, no matter what, I don't care who gets it. And how do you guys decide who gets the biggest one? The guy pulling up the net? Is that how it works? Or do you just, like if I got the world record, who gets the world record? Do all 4 of us, 5 of us, because Justin's on board, or whoever's on board? I don't even know who's on board. I got to look at my chat. I know the kids have been bounced off because of my potty mouth and just the way I run my life. As you can see yesterday in the politics, listen, young man, about the politics, I get it. Yesterday was an important day to my buddies and their group. It was important to me because I live in California and we get fucked in the ass by our own government here. 90% of people voted for Trump. They just did. I live in the 10% area where they are thinking it's the worst thing. and they don't even care that our gas is so much, and they just increased our state tax, sales tax. They don't care because they need $50 million to fight Trump. He turned off the water. $50 million is going to last 3 hours with lawyers. Okay. And you guys all cheer for it. We took down, and we brought our fishing back to us. And I don't care politics or not. I was tired of watching my friends not being able to go fish. As a matter of fact, I shot 3 lingcods in the head that were all 24 pounds, and they're not even allowed to even look at them, make eye contact with them. I can because I'm sustainable. So, we can argue about sustainability all you want. If you don't think this is 100% sustainable, taking the fish or the lobster or whatever I'm killing, making jewelry out of it. I mean, these are real. This is a real fish of a vermilion. These are beautiful, beautiful earrings. I will be bringing these down there. The only thing I'm throwing out are the guts, and they're going to my chickens. And Bill's absolutely right. And my chicken eggs, I mean, Jesus, I guess you guys are paying $10 a dozen. And you can't have mine. Don't ask. Mine are, you probably wouldn't want mine. They don't look like the store-bought ones. I don't know what they put in those store-bought. How many chickens are you buying, Bill? That's what I need to know. Bill, can you hear me? I've lost Bill completely. Oh, yes, he can hear me. He's going to buy a dozen. Is not going to last, Bill. Bill, a dozen's not going to last. Anyway, let me keep going on with the show. So I went down and shot 3 24-pound lings, and then one male, and then I squirted the sperm on him, and then I took the eggs, and I was drinking here one night on my show. If you go back, it was Martin's birthday. Martin, when was your birthday? January 20th? Go watch that live show. Absolutely cool. Because 100% sustainability. The guy on YouTube, the outdoor chef, or whatever his name is, sorry, I'm butchering it. I yelled at Max because he stole my idea. This wasn't a steal. This was me going to YouTube University saying thank you. And he soaked the roe, the caviar, the fish eggs in sake. I don't know what happened to our ears, Bill. I don't know. I'm gonna wing it here. So we got 23 minutes. We can do this. So I'll put you back in periodically. Maybe that'll work. So matter of fact, let me get this for you, young man. Since you just started watching, look at the leather here, huh? These are all the lings, right? And look at the supple leather. That's dried. It's not crackling. There's some that's crackling. That's the green ling. But these fish don't have scales. So now I'm going to take these, give them to my nephew who makes shoes from scratch, and he's going to take every part and then re-stitch them back on with lingcod leather. I also have lobster leather. I invented it. It's right here. So I already have a lobster edition of the of that. My thing is halibut. That's what I'm known for. I'm getting a tattoo on my ass of a halibut. Okay, I got my lobster right here. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm 54. I'm not trying to get into your pants, young man. Don't. This is 18 and over. So I am happily married. As you can hear, me and my wife said fuck you to each other because this is the only day we get to say that to each other. The other day is I love you and I'm blessed to have you. Is that a suck up? I don't care. It's my wife. And she's quite hot. And you can't have her. Anyway, we've done everything in our relationship, and it's been just a blessing. So, if I want to get cheesy on Valentine's Day, there it is. Fuck you, but I love you. Because I'm not going to let the government or Hallmark tell me, okay, you make a dinner reservation. I almost went to jail one year, not with her, it was with my first wife, because here's what happened. I made a reservation. I was a trashman at the time. I was just ripped. I was fucking roided out. And I get to the dinner reservation. I took a shower, fucking, I think I even put a suit on. I own one suit. Now I don't even own a suit. When the last funeral I had to go to, I had to borrow my buddy's Dan's suit. I'm like, do you got suits? He goes, yeah, I deal with people all the time in business. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, let me have one of those. About my size, cool. It's a little bit more. But anyway, it doesn't matter. And I get to the restaurant, and we were 2 minutes late, and they said, oh, reservations, you didn't show up on time. We gave away your table. It's Valentine's Day. I don't hit women, so I told her, go get your manager and make sure it's a male. And when he came, if you thought I was, I think I hear Bill. Bill, can I hear me? Can you hear me, Bill? Bill, can you hear me? He's washing dishes. Or he might be shooting his... Never mind. Anyway, so, needless to say, that was when I was like 24, 25-ish, whatever that marriage was. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. I almost went to jail because I think that's the most dumbest thing. I went the extra mile. I wanted everything to be right, and I was 2 minutes late because I couldn't find parking because everybody's just and they gave my table away. Well, that was the end of that. And then I looked at it, and I looked around, and I'm like, roses on Valentine's Day are 50% higher. Tomorrow, it'll be 50% off what they didn't get rid of. So, tomorrow, and for the next 364 days, is Valentine's Day. Now listen, I know a lot of you guys are struggling because you're young. My demographic's young. If you watch my videos, all my demographics, it's 99.9% males, and they're 18 to 38. And that's when you're either drinking and banging chicks, or dudes, whatever you're into, I don't care, or vice versa. Or you're married, and you're having your first little girl and your first little boy, and you're looking at them like, man, life is great. And then you go through a divorce, but you hang in there for the kids. Honestly, try not to bash your ex. I know you got to get into it for custody battles, and the more time they spend at a certain house, the more that person has to pay if they're not with them. I paid $2,400 per kid back in the day. I don't know what it would be now. I wouldn't be living here. When I went through it, I had a janitorial business, and I lived at my warehouse because it had a loft upstairs. And boy, that was fun. What a party. Except for when employees come in at 4:30 in the morning. I don't even think they use a punch clock anymore, but I used to have the punch clock. Justin, hey brother, do you know if you... Where did I meet... Dustin, where did I meet you a couple days ago? Or was it online? Like, was it up playing video games? Or did I actually meet you? If I met you, I apologize. Just tell me where, and then I will remember. I have a very limited amount in this artist brain. Yes, I'm an artist. The art world does not want me. I kill things. So, no, but let's start. Hey, start hanging out. You start meeting my friends. Just be respectful to everybody. Everybody will be respectful to you, honestly. The people that follow me are pretty much no nonsense. So yesterday was a huge day for us because our government in California has been just taking with no science. Now I know you're going to see me with 900 pounds of halibut last year, 43, and all the leather. It looks excessive. I did not eat all 900 pounds. I probably ate 25 pounds of it. Not me, myself, but, you know, my bulldogs and my wife and parties. The rest I just give away. Oh! Yeah. Come on. I'll grab it. My wife doesn't want to be on camera, and I don't blame her. You guys are mean.
What?
Nobody said anything about it. I'm just love. It's make believe world. I don't know who's out there. To my boy Jason. For your order, you got a bonus beanie. Boom. Look at this packaging. Seawolf 13. What? Double X?
XL.
XL?
And then he got one for his wife, and then he ordered sweats.
One for his wife, right here. And then what else?
Sweats.
Sweats. He's a scuba diver. He's going to love those. Thank you. Hey, blessing up, Jason. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the support. You got a free hat from it. How much are those hats?
$20.
20. You saved 20. You saved yourself $20, son. To anybody else that's buying, if you don't get a hat, please. Times are tough. You'll probably get a hat, because the thing is, I want to get rid of this stock. I got 5 of each sizes, right? As soon as this stock's done, then I get to really start. I showed my wife that I can get rid of it, right? It's not going to just sit here and it's just a dream that I can't do this. And if you think you're making a lot of money, I know I have thousands and thousands of views. On one of my 2 or 3 of my videos on Instagram are over 500K. I got put in Instagram jail a couple months ago because I said the word fag. I didn't know you can't say fag. Nobody tells you what you can say and what you can't. But now that Trump's in office, they've switched it. We saw Mark Zuckerberg say no, no, no. Anytime anybody would say anything about politics or COVID or GUN, I don't even think you can say that on Insta or on YouTube. I don't know. So many rules that nobody knows about. Anyway, you don't make any money. For every 1,000 views, you get 1 cent. That's the truth of it. So, red is for Trump. All right, Miss Lisa. You're right. And you know what? I've never hid it. I live here. I wore this hat to the grocery store. My wife asked me to stop after a while. It's my uncle's hat. He had it. He's like, you want this hat? I'm going to die. Do you want this hat? I'm like, quit telling me you're going to die. We all know you're going to die. Here he is, right here. Hats off, Uncle T. This will be all filled back up. If listen, it's up to my niece. If she doesn't want me to have him and his wife's ashes, I get it. I told her it's not going to offend me. But I think it's pretty fun. My uncle gets to go he went up to Alaska with me. I let him go underwater. How great is that? Or just black. Do you have red or sweatshirts? You've seen them on me, yes. No, I do, but they're old. I had to show my wife that this is going to be viable. So, wait. She's going to take over that whole department. We're going to have all different colors. It's not going to have any lobsters on it until next year. So if you want a lobster one, you have to go black. They say once you go black, you go back. That's my motto. But listen, let's not get. I was lectured 2 days ago by the Commission of Fish and Wildlife Council about Black History Month. Everybody else just said, "Hey, we're all getting along. Let's not bring up and make everything such a big deal about nothing." Okay. Not California. I had to be lectured for 15 minutes. As a matter of fact, the same lady that was lecturing us about Black History Month, great. You want Black History Month? Have it. Why would you only want 1 month to be special? Why only 1 day to love your wife or your boyfriend or your partner or whatever you're identifying at? Love something. So that being said, I only got, Bill's right, I only have 11 more minutes. So let me get the points across that I need to. Thank you all for actually starting to watch. Thank you for commenting on my videos. That is a big help. Algorithm is everything to me. Because the more I get out there, the more my life gets wrapped up. This is 25 years I'm going to give you. I'm 54. I'm going to retire at 75, give or take. I could die anywhere in between there. My dad was dead at 53, so I've outlived that motherfucker. Cheers to you, Dad. I hope I'm making you proud. And that being said, there's going to be multiple everything. But there's not going to be lobsters on the back of anything until next, probably August is when I start getting excited about lobster. As soon as lobster's over, I'm going for these ling cod. They're huge and they're here, and I'm allowed to kill them, and I need the leather. Now, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to dive in our waters because our own California government tested the area and said it's completely fine. Okay? I know you don't want me to get into politics, young man, but this is the truth and where we're living in California. Because they wanted green, lithium batteries, no gas. We're going to do it without Trump or anybody else. Screw the United States. What you hear about California is the goddamn truth. Shit in the streets. Heroin needles everywhere. I'm not lying to you. Whatever they did for our environment, those fires and the runoff that's going into the ocean right now, gone. We don't even know what happened here, because our government, let's not talk about it. Okay, you start talking about it, game warden. They're a private army. They got defunded. They turned off the federal money. Now they're going to have to. You should have heard them yesterday. The guy on the end started talking about his duck hunting ranch. In my brain, you're going to sit on a board and have the wardens as your personal army? That's a conflict of interest. You're not a good person. And now you're saying how you're kind. You switched sides. You switched hats. And now that hat's been switched again and you can't believe it. You're like, no, they were telling us no. I don't know. The corruption is here. I'll tell you straight up. I'm not afraid to say it. I got nothing to lose. What are you going to fucking do to me? You took my website down last night because I mentioned it on your show. You asked me to contact you. The chief biologist or doctor or whatever he was, if they wear glasses and they're like a fruity color to show that they're symbolic with anybody and everybody, those are the liberals. I didn't know liberal was a bad word. I really thought they were proud to be a liberal. Honestly. Now you say liberal, it's a bad word to them. That's not me. You can be my friend, I'd be your friend. Come on over, lady. Sit on my lap. You won't sit on my lap because you're not my wife. But come on over. You want me to take you and your kids fishing with a boat that doesn't break down? I got that. Matter of fact, I'll even do your kids a favor. I'll go down and shoot 2 halibut that are 25 pound plus in the head, if it's legal. I don't know if it's legal. Put them on the hooks of your kids after I kill them, because I want the meat not to have blood in it. And it's better for me. The only time a great white's going to actually attack me is when I'm coming up. You can't come up fast. Depends how long you've been down and how deep. And now you're supposed to sit around for 3 minutes at 20 feet. Fuck that. That's where instructors listen. Everybody that's going to scuba school, do what they tell you. Don't do what I do. I'll take the bends over a practice bite from a white. I ain't taking that. That hurts. Never had it happen. I've been bit by 3 sharks, and they're all on video. So if you want, the thing that messed me up the most was the halibut. When they bite you, they break your fingers. That's how powerful they are. You don't. And let me just show you the mouths of them if you're new. Okay. Now, where is the head of the... Oh, here it is, right here. So this was my biggest halibut in California. Right there. Look at those teeth. Okay? Okay? This is a lingcod mouth. This isn't a 25 pound one. This is like a 10 pound one. Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. So don't stick your finger anywhere near their mouths, is all I'm saying. Now, I'm also doing a necklace with their ear. All fish have ear bones in them. And all of the fish that I collect this year, where is my asshole ear bone? Oh, here it is. Now, remember how I said I was collecting the assholes of all the lobsters? I'm going to have 7 more assholes. I don't know what size they're going to be. But, you say, what do you do with a lobster asshole? Well, there it is right there. You gape it out, and you put it on the back of your Air Force One. Now, the guy that built these shoes did not do that. I did that. That was my own creation. And I have a 12-pound one right here. Check out that one I just showed you for my buddy. There's its asshole. It hasn't been epoxied yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might put it on a necklace. Hello. Hello. Anyway, if you find any of this entertaining, please follow me. If you do want to support me, seawolf13.net. Any advice? Hey, Brent, we are dog sitting a French bulldog this weekend. Any advice? Well, let me tell you. I got advice for you. I don't know. I have 2 gay friends that have the French bulldogs, and I've never watched them. They were really respectful when we go. Mine are complete maniacs, but they're only maniacs for like, I don't know. The regular English bulldog will sleep 23 hours a day. They get up, they eat, they pee, they poop, and then they run around. Mine are still puppies. I got a 3-year-old, so that's 21 years old. And then I have, my son is 4. They have the same mother, different fathers. I can't take my female dog with me because she barks at the TV. We were watching E.T. the other night, and she went crazy. So, I heard that the French bulldogs are more wound up, but I don't know if that's true. They are going to be very depressed. They connect with, they're very family oriented. Bulldogs are. They're the, I don't know if you can call people retards anymore. It's like having a retarded child, especially handicapped, whatever you're going to call them. I'm sorry if I said that wrong and I offended anybody. I think we can call them retards again. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know. What I mean by that is they're never going to grow up. They are the most playful, loving, beautiful people in the world. But it's a commitment. It's a lifelong commitment. And it's a short commitment. A bulldog lives, and I don't know if the Frenchies are the same. Anything past 7 years and you're in a grace period. So our first one that we had him for 11 and a half years. And they do cost money because they have respiration problems. They're expensive to bring into the world because it's a C-section type thing. It's not an inexpensive dog, I'll tell you that. And maintenance on him. So when Louis died, for the 2 years prior, we had him going and he was getting laser treatment. They just took like a red wand and it seemed like a lot of hoodoo for me, but my wife, that's her baby, right? She doesn't have kids that call her a narcissist. So Louis was our baby, man. What a great dog. So, advice, these dogs are small. What I would do, I will say 8 pounds. Jesus, mine are 40 and 60 pounds. I would say this. If they're anything like my dogs, and they're like anxious because they're not with their parents, take them for a nice walk. My dogs, you take them for a walk, they'll sleep for 3 days. Right? And I'm not talking a brisk walk. Do not take them on like 2-mile hot days. They can't breathe right. So I know it's wintertime. You'll be fine there. But just take them to a nice walk, right? Take them to a dog park if you want, if they have all their vaccinations. And I'm not for vaccinations of anything. I am, but not... I'm not going to go there. No. We just won yesterday, and it feels so good. And then I came home, and my wife was just, she couldn't believe that the website got taken down. Now, is it coincidence that I mentioned it there and it was down? No. But I got a buddy out of the country, Michael. And she called him, I don't know what time it is there in Taiwan. And he had that thing fixed in 45 minutes. So, it could have been nothing to do, and it's all conspiracy because I went down to Moss Landing. Or, that's a big package.
It's the biggest one yet. Thanks, Jason.
That is the biggest one yet. So size does matter to you when it's packaging? Hey, fuck you. Say it back to me.
Fuck you.
Ah, thank you. We only have a couple more hours of that. Here it is.
Are you gonna drop that off tomorrow
I
morning?
will. I will. What a just a blessed day, man. Just a blessed day. So take it on a walk, and ours. Listen, it might be used to sleeping in bed with its owners. Penelope sleeps in bed with me and my wife. It's the weirdest freaking thing. Because the problem with these dogs is they fart a lot, right? So I'll be sitting there. And don't change their diet. And listen, I know they're cute and they'll eat everything and they make grunting noises, and my dogs do eat a lot of my fish. They're not going to eat any of the fish from Moss Landing, guaranteed, until I really know from outside people that it's actually safe to eat those fish. I'm not giving away fish to people anymore from my area because I don't want to give somebody something that they want to eat and they'll pay whatever halibut is per pound. They don't buy it or anything. I just give it to people. I want the skin. But yeah, I don't know what we're going to do here. I might have to do all my trips down to Southern California now. But Southern California got hit with all the runoff from there. So is California screwed no matter what? I don't know. Are we going to get the truth from our government? No, because they said that there was no metal in the soil here. Everything was fine. The government did that. And it was quick. Then the UC students came down and did a real study. And it's 1,000 times more than it's ever been recorded. In our estuaries, where our birds are protected and our fish are protected. You did that, Gavin Newsom. You did that. This is your green energy. What are you going to do, Gavin? You don't have an army anymore. Federal funding turned off. They can come. They come. My cameras are on. I'm a fucking whore when it comes to media. I've already been under investigation 5 times. I've cleared myself 5 times without a lawyer. My guy, my captain in my area has assured me, as long as I don't break the law, nothing's going to happen to me. I don't know if that's true or not. Everybody wants retirement. You got to listen to the council up there. You saw how they act towards us. We were all blown away. The first time I ever took notice of any kind of politics. That ain't my fucking thing. I can't read, I can't write. I can read and write basic shit. I have dyslexia, and I was terrible in school. I partied in school. So, but I did learn how to read people. And normally, when you're watching the professional people like Bill Varney and Dave, they know how to speak because they're older. They've been through this, right? I don't go red anymore, but I don't put up with bullshit. I can't. So my idea was to go up there because it's 2 hours away from here, Sacramento, the capital. I could have been on TV looking at these people. That wouldn't. My wife made the decision for me at 4:30 in the morning on whatever day that was. Was it yesterday or the day? Doesn't matter. She made that decision for me because she knows me. and I would have been arrested. Because if you watch my short video on Facebook or Instagram, Seawolf13, that was my day yesterday. And that lady that's talking on there, I cut out all the bullshit that I was texting my friends. We had a fun time. Me and Justin were like, this is what I said. I'll even say it. I said, who sleeps with that beast? That's what I said, okay? It's wrong, I get it. Sorry, lady, you want to be my friend? I don't want to be your friend. You've already shown me your true colors. You're head of the California Fish and Game Commission, and you don't even know what a coyote is? You even said, I don't want this. They forced it on you. And this year's going to be terrible for you because Trump's in office. So all your officers are now going to do whatever Trump says. They can't listen to Gavin Newsom anymore, otherwise they don't get money. Trump's not going to give them money. Now, has that made Trump a terrible person? No, they were taking everything away. They were saying we were the problem. We're not the problem. We're Americans, and 90% of us look at each other. And the ones that aren't in California don't even talk to us. As soon as people hear we're from California, they shut up because they think I'm a different kind. 60 to 80% of us do not, well now, 99.9 of us hate Gavin Newsom. The really rich liberals, if that's a bad word, I apologize, liberals. The really rich liberals felt guilty about having money. Their houses got ruined. They're not going to get building permits. I know they're telling you that Gavin Newsom's going to tell you who you could sell to and what contractors can build because he's got your back. He's going to help all the little people. Meanwhile, he lives in a $9.6 million mansion. I don't know. Do the math. He makes $250,000 a year. I've owned $1 million house, and I think my house mortgage payment was, and this was back before I got divorced. Let me think about this. I think it was like $3,600. I think that's what it was, something like that. I don't know what it is now. And not everybody's in the 1%. I know everybody thinks California, everybody's a 1%er. I'm not a 1% tax bracket. I've been rich because I went out and worked. I didn't get out of high school, but I fucking built 3 businesses because I don't sleep. And I always think outside the box. This is thinking outside the box. You gotta understand, my wife in there, we've been together for 22, 23, 24 years. When your husband says, hey, this business isn't going the way I want it to, I want to, you know what, I want to be famous. So, huh? I said, I got this. She said, everything you say is true, so let's do it. Now I'm starting off at the bottom, right? I'm getting packaged one by one right here. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. And he did it because he saw my Facebook page, that last thing of my perfect day. Because that was my first order that went out. That helps, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter because my life is now paid for 100% tax write-off. All I have to do is turn on the camera. Before, my house was a percentage. You got the office, you got workspace, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. My idea is, you've seen the videos of the cute bulldogs running down the hallway and up the stairs. Have you ever seen a bulldog go up or down stairs? They're better going up. Now Oliver hops up. Boom, boom, boom. Penelope, just... It's crazy. Now my stairwell's cut because I made 1 cent off it. I believe. I listen. That's for the smart people. My accountant or whatever you got. And I get to go down and I get to hang out with Justin, Lisa, John. Whoever I'm forgetting, I apologize. I actually get to now. Here's how it works. When I see somebody, then I can remember names. Otherwise, a name. The first time I saw Lisa on the boat, I thought whoever she was on there was her husband. And I'm like, you and your husband are having fun. She goes, that's not my husband. Next time I watched, her husband was on there. They caught up. Cheers to them. Okay? So, I get to go down there Sunday, and I get to kill it. And I'm excited. And Monday, I'll be back live. I'm not going to be live on Sunday because I'm going to be on Justin's boat. So if you want to watch that, seawolf13.net. No, I'm sorry. What the hell am I doing? Dave Hansen, your saltwater guide. And if you're into fishing, just watch him on. He goes on live every Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock. It's not about politics. It's about fishing. If you want to know how to catch fish, that dude has done it. And if he has it, he's got 4 captains that are ready to go, all in Southern California. So if you're in San Diego, you got Pablo or Captain Al. There's something about the Back Bay. I grew up there. I know what the Back Bay is, but we just take chicks there and play over the line. And Grunion would come. So we'd go out there and drink some beer underage and grab Grunions. Ah, the good old days. Don't ever have sex on the sand, kids. It's not romantic. One grain of Sam in that little clam isn't gonna. It's not gonna feel good. I'm just letting you know. And the idea is better than the actual. Who knows? I mean, maybe you're gonna have fun. Maybe you guys like doing it in sand. Maybe you're kinky that way. I don't know. Maybe there's a fetish with sand. If you got a fetish with sand, then you might as well just go get 80 grit sandpaper. Anyway, time's up. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know where I'm going to be, but I will be live at 5:30. Please share this out if you enjoy this. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Hit that bell. If you want to order something. If you don't, it's okay. That's it. Enjoy your life. Have a great Friday, everybody. Sunday. My first time hoot netting. And I'm going to be excited. I'm going with people that know what they're, compliments of the brewer, doing. Jason, thank you, my friend. Thank you. That helps. Every little bit helps. Kim, thank you. Trent, thank you. And the list is going to go on and on and on. Peace out.